Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us here today for our break of 2021-22 Upper Deck Hockey Series 1 Retail. We have 10 factory sealed boxes for you. Thank you all for joining us. Best of luck to everybody. We're looking for our Caulfield and Zegras rookies, and among others, Wayman. Let's see, Draisaitl, some guys like that. Let's see what we can get in our 10 boxes. Best of luck to everybody. Feel free to put your spots in the chat if you'd like to hopefully manifest some good luck for yourself. I'll try to do as much as I can. I think that shouldn't be a problem. I'll probably be saying most of the inserts, otherwise I'll be quiet the entire time unless I hit a Young Guns. So, yeah, I'm just reading one thing real quick, and let's get to it. Matthews McDavid, yeah, no problem. There's our 10 boxes. Let's get into our first. Hopefully these are nice to me, and I like to open. Drop it on the ground. Here's a Lucius Hundo P. Actually, let's keep everything separate. We have our first Young Guns. It's Joshua Dune. Got a canvas of Bjorkstrand. We've got a Dazzler over here for Panarin. We have ourselves a rookie retrospective of Nedeljkovic. I never say his name right. Alex Nedeljkovic. With a silent J. Got a Young Guns here for Cam York. Here is a R2 Rustalainen. Here we got a canvas for Quinn Hughes. Here we got Superstars for Trevor Zegras. Stützle debut. Here we have a Kyle Burroughs. Bobrovsky. And we have a Sebastian Aho Red Dazzler. There's like one in every 240 packs. And here we have a Kaprizov Portraits. Here we got a red Mitch Marner Dazzler. So I guess that's not 240 packs. That's those things that were a little more rare. There is a Goudreau Portrait. I watched part of the game yesterday. Nice little goal he scored on his breakaway, the penalty shot that they gave him. Here we got a Matthias Samuelson. Between the legs, 5-hole goal was pretty nice. I was like, ooh. Didn't think that was going to happen. And here we got a canvas Dylan Cousins. He's not my cousin. We got a Young Guns canvas for Vinny Villainen. Hundo P. Couturier. We got a Wyatt Kellyuk, Young Guns. Here's a Suzuki canvas. We got a Marc-Andre Fleury Superstar. Debut of Kevin Lankinen. Here's a Crosby. Here we have a Tanner Jeannot. Watched part of the game where they staved off elimination yesterday. I think they did at least. I turned the channel. They were up. But I don't know if they actually won the entire game. Because Colorado is Colorado. It's pretty funny how all the games this year in the playoffs are like blowouts, but most of the series are tied 2-2. It's like so weird. Except for Colorado. Colorado's the only series I know that they almost had a sweep. And I just caught myself. Everybody's coming back. 5-0 one way and 7-2 the other way, 6-1 the other way. Like, look, just win or lose big. Yeah. Here we have a Dazzler, Jason Robertson. He played well for Dallas, but they lost. Here we got a Ryan Ellis. We got a Draisaitl Electromagnetic. Here we have a Jeremy Davies Young Guns. Canvas Ryan O'Reilly. Here we have a Brady Tkachuk. Hundo P. Pavelski. Here we have a Young Guns, which I'll randomize. This is Cole Caulfield and Trevor Zegras. Checklist. Here we got a Velarde canvas. Marner Superstar. Couture Electromagnetic. Here is a Cam York. Here we got a Jacob Brinson. we have a Barzal canvas. We have a Heiskanen magnetic. And we have ourselves a Jeremy Swayman. Congratulations to the Swayman spot. Yeah, I'll put you in the head cam for now. We got a Zach Hyman. Jeffrey Veal. Lyle. A Zegras Pink Dazzler. Romanov debut. There's not enough cards in this pack. We have a Joey Keane Young Guns. Start off with the Young Guns. It's pretty funny. Roop Hintz. And a Swayman Blue Dazzler. Here we got a Suzuki Electromagnetic. You know, it's so weird. Like, I watched every game, and it's like, well, most of every game, and like it sways so much. Like one day the Leafs look like, oh wow, every Leaf fan in the world is like, oh my god, they're gonna take the cup. And then the next game they're like, well, there's the Tampa that we were expecting. Here's a Matthias Thompson, and then so you don't even know who's showing up. Like, you have to wait for the first period to like really figure out who's showing up to the rink. It's so bananas. And like at least the like Calgary game, like Dallas Calgary, they were always close. Here's a Brock Boeser. Like they were like, I mean, the score was close. I mean, Calgary has always been pretty like dominant a little bit more than Dallas, but like the score's always been close. Every game's been a blowout, and it doesn't make any sense to me. There's a Hughes portrait. Honestly, like I kind of think Tampa's gonna win. That's just because I think the Leafs never changed really anything. Like the biggest improvement they made was Giordano. Here's Brent Burns, and yeah, but he doesn't he's not enough. Like I think the real problem, unfortunately, because I like Jack Campbell, is their goalie. I don't think they have any, like, I don't know. I wish Marc-Andre Fleury was, like, didn't have one of those, like, no trade clause to Toronto things. We would have been, like, pretty solid with him. Jackson Cates. Because I'm pretty sure he's like, I don't want to go to Toronto. Because if you had Giordano and Marc-Andre Fleury, I think, like, the Leafs are a pretty strong team. Duncan Keith. Because then, like, how many times can you woof it? Like, and everybody's before the first game, everybody was like, oh my god, they're going to win. And then they lose the second game, and everybody's like, they don't have the killing edge. Here's a Ollie Eiling. Can't never say his name right. I don't know. I'm like too much. I've experienced too many disappointment as a Leafs fan growing up. Here's a Spencer Knight red to actually bet on them. It's so sad, but it's true. Like, I kind of want them to win, but like I don't have faith that they are gonna win. If that makes sense. Here we have a Austin Matthews portrait. I don't know. I'm more interested in the Connor McDavid games lately. Here we have a Vitek Vanacek. Like, I want the Oilers to win, but like I don't think they're gonna. I don't think that they can make it very far. Like, but I want them to win at least. Like, get through the first round. And here we have a Jamie Drysdale. Congrats. I want all the Canadian teams to make it. Like, if the Oilers win and the Flames win, it'll be like an all Canada match up there next. Here's like Kailev, and then I don't know who the Leafs are gonna play if they win. I didn't pay attention to the Leafs side of the bracket. All I know is I'm a little surprised that like Florida hasn't swept. That's like the one thing I didn't quite get, in that like Washington was 2-1 up until the other night. Here's a Marian Studenik. I'm like, the Capitals came to play. Yeah. The Leafs. A blind bet. Here's a Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. I love that guy's name. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they're at home, so you always feel like you have that kind of advantage when you don't like go on like, so they're going back and forth. So unlike the previous years where they were like streaky win, streaky loss, and then they had the wrong streak at the wrong time. Here's the Vasilevsky. Like, it's like, oh, let's win the first 3 games and then lose the next 4. I mean, like, come on, man. But like now it's going back and forth, so like there's a little bit more like optimism, I guess. But I don't know. Here we have a Malkin. I'd rather see go to Game 7 where they're going like 1 game up, 1 game they tie 1-1, or like they're 2-2 and 3-2, 3-3, but then like going up 3-1 and then like losing 4 games in a row. Here is a Joe Veleno. At least you like know that there was some hope. Like, you could go into the game and you just watch the first 5 minutes and you're like, oh, they're gonna lose again tonight. Here's a Hoglander. Like, even if they go up and they're winning, you just like have a gut feeling that like they're just gonna FNUF it. Here we have a Logan Thompson. Good luck finding Wander Franco. I know. I don't know if I'll ever find a Wander Franco rookie in here. Here we have a DeBrincat. I mean, if you're old enough, you've been emotionally prepared for the last decade. The last time, like, I remember like getting really mad when they lost is when Sundin was the captain. As soon as FNUF took over, you just expected a failure. There's Panarin. I think I punched the wall. Like, when I was really small, I remember the Leafs lost to the Kings in 93, and I was like, I don't think I remember being madder like about hockey. Here's a Hoglander. I feel bad for all those people who like just go to the Maple Leaf Square just to watch the game, just so they can be all sad together. Lane Pedersen, like I'd rather be like in the comfort of my own home, like, or with friends or at a bar or something, and watch the game than like be like smushed with other people who are just like blind fans that don't like see anything. They just, oh my god, they're gonna win, they're gonna win. Like I love how those guys all get interviewed after the game when they lose, and they're like, oh, they were good, but like, you know, next time they'll be better. You know, you have to have faith, and the captains are good, you know. Matthews is always like a superstar. I love Matthews. Their interviews are so funny. They sound like when you're a little kid and you just like blind faith. Here we have a Svechnikov portrait. PST from the Leafs. Somebody put one of the comments. It's like an old joke, but it still made me laugh. It's like, I'm gonna make the Maple Leafs my pallbearer so they can let me down one more time before I'm in the ground. Here's a Capo Kakinen. I've heard that joke before, but it always makes me laugh. Here is a Radim Zorna. Here we got a Markstrom. Yeah. I was in like high school when Sendino was the captain, or junior high or something like that. Here's a Lafreniere. It's when you like, when you're young and you like have like actual hope. And they finish in the East in the top spot with the most points, and they win the, like, can't remember what that trophy is. And then you're like, oh my god, they have a chance. And then they go through like the first 2 rounds, you're like, oh my god, they have a chance. And then they just lose, and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe they lost. Here's a Mantha. Hoglander. Here we have a Zach Jones. Here we got a Maxime Comtois. Sebastian Aho. If the Leafs lose, which is a good chance, what do you think they're gonna have to do in order to make it work? Who are they gonna have to get rid of? Because there's no way that they're gonna have they can't keep everybody expecting the same results. Here's a Mikey Anderson. Like, can't get rid of Matthews. Marner's got a contract that nobody wants to touch. I don't know what you're gonna do. I think they're stuck. Here's a Tyce Thompson. And I love how they kept Kerfoot and didn't protect Jared McCann. And Kerfoot's not really doing much. And McCann was like the top point getter for Seattle. I'm like, that makes no sense. Here's a Jason Robertson gold rookie retrospective. Is it gold, or is it just their jerseys always look like this? Because I think I saw Stutzel that was gold like that too. So congrats to the Jason Robertson spots. Getting the jersey. Elias Pettersson. Hundo P. Brady Tkachuk. I mean, back then Ottawa was good. That's when they had like Spezza and Heatley. Here's a Matthias Samuelson. Patrick Lalime. I remember that. Here we got a red Connor McDavid Dazzler. I don't know why, but I'll sleeve it just because. Joe Valino. Here we got TJ Oshie. Well, I mean, like, they have to keep Nylander because his contract is so friendly right now. You have to get rid of, like, I guess, JT. Here's a Stamkos. Which is a shame because I actually like him. He's just not doing much. I mean, like, what did they expect? His first year, they put him with Marner. Marner's, like, the guy who makes everybody else get points because he passes so well, Seth Jones. And then when you take away Marner, you, like, half of his points disappear. Like, any line Marner's on is going to have his like, line mates are going to do well. It's just how it is. Here's a Wyatt Kalynuk. Here we have an Anthony Mantha. And now we have 6 boxes left. Like, I love how everybody thought that everything was going to work because Marner scored his first goal in the playoffs in, like, I don't know how many years. And everybody's like, oh my god, he got the monkey off his back. It's going to happen this year. It's finally going to happen. And you're like, no, that doesn't mean anything. You can't have only one player do everything. That's why, if that was the case, then the Oilers would be, like, winning everything always because just McDavid's just so good. And they have 2 players that are like that with that and Draisaitl. Here we got it, Cole Caulfield. That was a superstar thingy. Wait, no, you're not supposed to go in that pile. You're right there. Here's a Heiskanen. Here we have a Shane Pinto, like the horse. We got a Jakob Vrana. Is it Jacob Vrana? Jakob? I can't remember. Yeah, I know that, but that's never a good thing. Remember Lindros? And yeah, give them the you're over the hill prices. Austin Matthews. I mean, look at like Wayne Simmons. Like I thought Wayne Simmons would have been a good pickup, but like when they're past their prime. I mean, Domi's not past his prime at all, but like I don't know. You can't really you can't get rid of like Tavares and then get Max Domi and be like, that's a replacement. Here's an Austin Matthews Hundo P. Yeah, I mean, like, I saw that PK Subban was like on ESPN is like one of the announcers. Not announcers, like the commentary during the intermission with like Chris Chelios. Here's Sidney Crosby. I mean, I think you could take defensemen. Like, I wouldn't. I mean, but Subban's not like the kind of defenseman you want at old age. Here's a line A. Like, certain defensemen get like better with age. You have like Duncan Keith, you had Chelios and Lindstrom, all those guys who just got better with age. But like the kind of defenseman that Subban is, I don't think that works. He just makes more mistakes. Joey Keane. Like the defensive defenseman, like Pronger, and like I think you can get a Pietrangelo at an old age and he'd be solid. Matthews Barzal, like that kind of dude would be good. Here's an Ovechkin portrait. Hundo P. Parise. Got a Matthew Tkachuk. Here we got a Taylor Hall. Here we have a Alex Barre-Boulet. Here's a Kaprizov Red Dazzler. Here's a portrait for Boulet. Pavelski. Here's a Varlamov. Marner. Here we have a Michael Hauser. Getzel. Here we have a Jack Hughes. Hundo P. Couturier. Give me 1 sec to move some stuff. Go over there. Here is a Brinson Pasternak. That guy's name is hard. Leonard. Blue Dazzler Pavelski. Rantanen. Here's a Hauser. Svechnikov. That's the Andrei Svechnikov. Braden Point. Bergeron. Here's a Drake Batherson. Nick Robertson. Morgan Barron. Here's a Carey Price canvas. JT Miller. Nikolai Ehlers. Mike Hardman. Erik Karlsson. Ovechkin. Kachuk. Matthew Kachuk. Kind of makes me sad that Ovechkin's going to beat Gretzky's record of goals. I mean, I like Ovechkin, but I like Gretzky more. Here we have a Cale and Addison. Jamie Drysdale. Darnell Nurse. Phil Kessel. More Ovechkin. More Ovechkin. Cam Atkinson. Shea Theodore. Garrett Pilon. Here we have a Tyson Berry. Getzel. Ricard Raquel. Stamkos. Bowen Byram. Yeah, I mean, like, I even liked it at one point, like, even now, I think I still like him more than Crosby, but, like, sad. Simon Benoit. Even his commercials are funnier. Here we have a UC Saros. I don't know how, and nobody has, like everybody who has struggling power plays, I don't know why they can't just mimic what he does. Quinn Hughes. Just line it up, move them, spread them out, and then just pass it to that spot, and just let it go. Grubauer. Like, I don't know why people don't copy what he does. Makes no sense. It works. The goalies can't move side to side fast enough. Here we have a Kubalik. Stützle. Here we have a Philip Gustafson. Where are our nice big dudes? They're super hiding right now. I need a Young Guns of Caulfield or Zegers. Here's a Zibanejad. Here's a Bergeron. Pasternak. Here we have a Alex Newhook Canvas Young Guns. Congrats to the Alex Newhook spots. Tavares. Hundo P. O'Reilly. Wade Allison. Here we have a Kopitar. Tavares. 3 boxes to go. Stutzel. Here's another Swayman. Got 2 Swayman. It's double sway. It's a Rocky. Jack Hughes. Malkin. Why are these packs not being so friendly? Varlamov. There's always a nick on the front top card. Somebody's up with the way they made these. Here's a Krug. Riley. Yeah, let's try to experiment. Let's open it from the bottom. Yeah. Still something there. Here's a Matthews. Try it again. Yeah, it must be this print wrong. Here's a Brent Burns. Make the pack suck to open. Allison. Stamkos Red Dazzler. Brent Burns. I didn't know that. Here we have a Austin Matthews. It's also like their packs. Like Panini makes like see that pack work, but like a lot of the packs you have to kind of force open, and Panini makes it. That's one of the things I actually like about Panini. They make it more like butter when you rip it. It's easier to pop open. Here's a Sorokin. I mean, sometimes it falls apart too, but like at least this way, like I'm like fighting with the pack. I don't like doing that. Then because when sometimes it goes, it like feels like I'm ripping it in half. Here's a Velino. Like that's why it looks so violent when you see me ripping it. It's just because it's like there's no like a ton of resistance, and then it just gives up, and then like makes it look like I'm over trying with this. Kyle Connor. See, look at that. Like, how come it tears so weird? I mean, Panini has her own problems. Here's Darnell Nurse. There's tons of quality control with Panini and Tops, but whatever. Upper Deck they just make it less fun. Nick Robertson. I mean, when I opened Premier and Ultimate, like the packs were pretty easy to open. I don't know why they don't just use the same material. Here's a John Carlson. Oettinger. Say his name. Oh my, how does it sound right? And here's a Brinson. Jason Robertson. Pinto. Brad Marchand. Finally, congrats to the Cole Caulfield spots. There we go. Vander Kane. He's going to get a nice payday as soon as he leaves Edmonton. They can't, I don't think they can afford to keep him. Here is a Morgan Barron. He's going to be another example. Like, he's playing on the line with McDavid. So as soon as they, like, swap him to another team where he's going to be, like, the main dude, he's not going to have the same kind of results when you're playing with somebody other than McDavid. Maybe if you played with Marner. Here we have a Pietrangelo. More Britson. So I got a third. Duncan Keith. Wonder how long ago they like made these cards, because I'm like, Duncan Keith was an Oiler for a while. Here's his Simon Benoit. Even the Jared McCann cards, him in Pittsburgh. I'm like, it was the beginning of this season, or like before the end of the last season. I was like, what? Here is a Matthews Marner checklist. I'll randomize you. Drysdale. Sharangovich. Here is a Akin. Braden Point canvas. Red Nick Suzuki. Joey Keane. Shesterkin. Patrick Kane. Here we have a Mark Michaelis. Elias Lindholm. And a Zegras. So this box we got a Caulfield and a Zegras. About time. That would have been a nice box for somebody to open. That would have paid for itself and then some. There's some upper deck correlation for you. Kevin Hayes. Malkin. Ty Smith. Cole Lind. Shesterkin. And one more box left. Oops. Everything is good. And I'll put you over. Once. So don't forget. Where are you? Alright, last box. See if we can get another box with one of each Zegras and Caulfield. Maybe some other bigger guys too. Here's an Aho. Lafreniere. Here's a Brinson Pasichnuk. I think Lafreniere just got his first playoff goal the other night. Here's a David Perron. Robin Leonard. Peyton Krebs. Nathan McKinnon. Adam Fox, Hundo P. Ole Allen. I got like not enough cards in this pack, so makes it suck to open. Here's a David Pasternak. Patrick Kane. Sebastian Aho. Mark Stone. Keandre Miller. Parker Kelly. Cole Caulfield, Red Dazzler. Lafreniere Portrait. Kucherov, Electromagnetic. Pasternak, Superstar. Sharangovich debut. Here is a Philip Gustafson, Young Guns. 3 packs to go. PK Subban Canvas. Darnell Nurse Blue Dazzler. And we have a Sorokin Electromagnetic. Let's go do a little recap, and then I'm going to do the randomizations for the Young Guns checklist with Zegras and Caulfield, and the Canvas checklist with Aston Matthews and Mitch Marner. What do we have over here? So, this is our stack of Young Guns from our 10 boxes. There's a Gustafson, Kelly, Pasternak, Lynn, Michaelis, Akin, Keane, Benoit, Pinto, Valeno, Brinson, Allison a couple times. You see the gist of what we have here. Hauser a couple times, Boulay a couple times, Kalaniak a couple times, Matthias Samuelson, Zach Jones, Pedersen, Valeno, Janot once. Here's a Vivalainen, Burrows, Rustalainen, Cam York, Joshua Dunn. Some stuff that got sleeved. We have a Cole Caulfield Red Dazzler, a canvas of Morgan Barron. Here's a New Hook canvas, a McDavid Red Dazzler, a rookie memorabilia, rookie retrospective jersey for Jason Robertson, a Zegras Pink Dazzler, a Swayman Blue Dazzler, a Spencer Knight Red Dazzler, and a Cole Caulfield Superstars. Yeah, they're all the same. We have our 2 cards that are going to get randomized. our Cole Caulfield Zegras Young Guns checklist and our checklist canvas with Matthews Marner. We have 2 Swayman Young Guns. He's not playing that bad for Boston. And here we have 1 Caulfield and 1 Zegras. Now, for everybody who's going to take off, I thank you all for joining me. I hope you had a fun time in the break. And for those of you who are going to stay, I'm going to go and take care of our randomization right now. Just give me a sec to set it up. By the way, I think I spelled their name mostly right. Well, that's not. Yeah, success. And then I go like that. And you're way too close. There we go. Caulfield Zegras. And I'm going to randomize the names 5 times. The name at the top of the list will receive the card. Good luck. Five times, and it's going to the Cole Caulfield spot. There we go. You're taken care of. And now we have to do is take care of our Toronto Maple Leaf friend over here. Alright, Matthews and Marner, and the card is there. Look at them, back to back. I mean, front to back. And it's going to the Mitch Marner spot. That has been our 10-box break of retail. Thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you in future North of 7 breaks. Have a good one.